Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a happy Friday the 13th to you. So the other day was coincidentally Women's Day, and coincidentally I made a video. I didn't actually realize it was Women's Day until after I made the video. Otherwise, I would have been on a shout out to you ladies. So let's just say a late happy Women's Day to you. Yeah, I didn't really want to post a video because it was about King of Avalon. So moving on, and I really try and want to post positive content for you guys. Today I'm going to rant a little bit. I'm going to warn you a little bit, and I'm going to ask you for your help. So just to start off, if any of you work at Amazon, like my content, know who I am, can possibly help me. Maybe, you can, post on social media or forward this, because quite honestly, I need a little bit of an extra help on this. I'm going to show you exactly the communication that I've gotten. I'm going to explain kind of the situation of things. And you guys can decide whether first world problems, shut up revenge, or hey, this just doesn't make any sense. So let's go back a little bit. And I'm going to give you a little bit of history, because if Amazon ends up seeing this, I kind of want you guys to understand, put this in perspective. Let me start here at some of these emails. So for starters, I'm probably one of the more popular King of Avalon, Guns of Glory, anything to do with Fun Plus games. If you search in YouTube, maybe even Google, you kind of get my name. I'm either there as a number one result or I'm kind of a fringe result. So when companies go to get YouTube exposure for trying to reach the Fun Plus games, King of Avalon, Guns of Glory, State of Survival, Dino Wars, it's happened a couple of times. I usually get these emails. And most of the time, they're garbage emails, to be honest with you. They're not worth my time, even if it took me 15 minutes, just because they're just not worth my time. They're trying to offer me like $75 or something like this. However, sometimes I get, actual, not too bad offers. And I'm just putting this out there, and I really apologize if I'm throwing anybody under the bus, but here's the deal. I'm a nobody. I got that. My YouTube channel has, 10, 15, 20,000 subscribers. I'm a nobody. Totally acceptable. But there have been times in the past, and I didn't really make this too public, where the community helps me out and they send me gift cards. It's happened. When you're spending $10,000 a month on a game, sometimes, you put a post on Discord or something like that and people send gift codes. So I've gotten quietly some gift codes from people. And, I was super appreciative for this stuff. Now let's go back about 5 months. So before, I would take the gift codes and I would buy Amazon coins. And I've been a big Amazon coins advocate. And some people have actually seen my videos and they've heard me talk about it, because Amazon coins, generally speaking, save about 20% compared to Apple or Google. It's just common sense. It's like, wait a second, I can spend more or I can spend less. And for a game that's already pay to win and expensive, I was always on board with it. I always advocated for it. I started a channel in my Discord trying to help people to get Amazon coins, because sometimes you have bumps. I always encourage people to be patient. I tried to provide basically an unofficial community support for it. I loved coins and I tried to share it with everybody as much as I could, even with or without these sponsored deals. Okay? With or without those deals, I always did it. In fact, these deals, I can't remember, to be honest, if I even completed them or if I just told them, look, man, I'm just going to do this stuff for free. Don't worry about it. And so there's that. I've been a long time Amazon customer. I support your products. I've been approached by third parties that are doing marketing campaigns on your behalf in terms of Amazon UK and Amazon US. So even though I don't directly have a relationship with Amazon, hey, look, I'm maybe just a wee bit, legitimate. And the gift codes that I got, I didn't buy them off of eBay. They were gifted to me. So if one or two of them were bad or where they got them, I don't know. And so now we come back to the point of this video and why I'm so passionate about this, because it's really got me kind of frustrated. So let's start with this email. 4 days ago, I got this email, and I'm going to read it to you. It says, "We have taken action. We have taken these actions because you're attempting to use Amazon gift cards that are in violation of our terms and conditions." Okay, now I'm going to go back a little bit. 4 or 5 months ago, when I exposed the cheating in King of Avalon and all the Fun Plus games, I did a refund. I'm not kidding. And coincidentally, at the time, some of that refund balance was gift codes. It ended up being like $2,000 or $3,000 of gift codes, and they refunded back some coins. And, you know, I didn't spend not a dollar since then. I'm not kidding, guys. This whole not spending thing, this whole grumpy thing, this whole exposing the cheaters thing, this is actually legit and real. King of Avalon is full of cheaters. They will not, punish all of them. They might single me out and things like this, but it's full of cheaters, all of their games, and I don't believe it stopped. I think all it did is just move from left to right. They filled the holes that I knew about and I exposed, but I can tell you right now, there's at least 2 or 3 that I didn't expose, and I could test them right now on a farm account, and I super bet you that they'd still work. So since that time, I haven't spent. That meant the gift code balance sat on my account unused. This is at least 3 or 4 months. Now, I kept seeing it there. I kept thinking, all right, it can just sit there forever. I'm not worried about it. But then I kind of started thinking about, let's do something with it. I'm not making King of Avalon content. What am I going to do? I bought a Switch, okay? I got the Switch, I plugged it in. I was super excited about this. This happened about, let's say, a week ago. I got 3 games. I got Legend of Zelda, Smash Bros, and the new Mario Maker 2. And I was super excited to start streaming it. But I've never owned a Switch. And I didn't realize that Switches aren't PS4s, and you can't just push a button and start streaming. So the first thing that I did is I went on Amazon and I said, oh, I've got more balance. I'll just buy something. I'll solve the problem. So there's something called a YOLO Live. It's an absolutely gorgeous little box that perfectly solves my problem. And I'm going to explain exactly why I bought it. I don't own a PC. I have a MacBook. I don't want to put a capture card on my MacBook. I don't even want to put one of those external things on my MacBook. My MacBook isn't for this. So I was looking for another solution. Comes the YOLO. YOLO can stream to 3 sources simultaneously. I can do picture-in-picture. I was thinking about doing a face reveal. There was all sorts of things that I was thinking about using this little device for. I was super excited about it. And then I got to thinking, and this is something that I haven't shared with you guys before. I used to do a lot of photography a long time ago. It's like landscape stuff, boring stuff. I'm a noob. But I own some kind of expensive equipment and lenses. And if you ever visited my condo, you'd look around and you'd say, oh yeah, I got some remnants of it just sitting around. There's a, $5,000 lens on top of a camera, on top of, an expensive tripod, and just sitting there. And I thought to myself, let's do something fun. Because if I'm going to be starting new content or making a second channel, I just wanted to make some funny, interesting content. I had a lot of it mapped out. I'm not kidding. I was thinking about putting a $5,000 Zeiss lens on an iPhone. You think that's ridiculous? It's actually possible. So what you do is you get a B-script, then you get the adapter because it has a Canon adapter on it, and that Canon adapter will actually attach to the Zeiss lens. I bought the lens supports. I bought the small rig stuff to get it all mounted, and everything was mapped out and planned. It took me 2 weeks of trying to figure out how to actually do this. And you know what? I don't know if it would have made a good picture. I don't know. But I do know this. It would have been funny. That's it. I've got like some wide angle lenses. I've got some, I've got various different types of lenses. And I could have put a different lens on a little iPhone, through this adapter every day and, just walked around Singapore or, go on a small trip, just a lifestyle vlog type thing. And I thought about it and I just thought it would be funny. thought about something that I could share with you guys. Because if I do something, you guys kind of know that it's like go big or go home with me. Okay, I've talked a lot. Now let's come back to 4 days ago. This one. 4 days ago, I spent 2 weeks putting all my packages together, planning this all out, and I clicked the submit button. And the order total was like 1,000 something. I clicked the submit button. 10 minutes later, I got this email. And I was floored. I couldn't believe what I was reading. Like, totally super duper, couldn't believe it. I called the lady, her name was Alex. She was awesome. She cared. She was very empathetic. She understood my situation. And in about 30 minutes, my account was fixed. She warned me though. She said, Christopher, don't make big purchases. She said, the reason this was flagged is because of the purchase amount. She said, keep it under $500. So I took that $1,000 order and I broke it into 2 pieces and it went through. Okay? Went through. And I was like, yay, super happy, rejoice, everything back on track, right? Nope. So there was 2 items that I ordered and they hadn't shipped. It's been like a week. I didn't know if the COVID-19 virus is going to cause some delays, but I sent the vendor a friendly hello. One of those was the YOLO Live. Total retail price, $1,099. Do you see where this story is going? So yesterday, I contacted him. The vendor got back to me. He said, you should probably cancel the order. I said, oh, snap. Because he has delays. So can I wait? I mean, whatever, what can you do? I canceled it. So this morning it got canceled. Then he sent me a message. He said, hey, we found a distributor in Singapore for you. They have stock. Reorder it again. Now, remember what the lady told me 4 days ago? Don't submit orders over 500. Well, the item is $1,099, so there's not much I can do in order to reduce that price. So, not thinking twice about it, I just clicked buy now. Because I had canceled the order, so the gift card balance went back. Then, he said, order it. Everything is going to be hunky-dory. We have it in stock. It'll ship next week. I said, yay. I clicked, and about an hour and 30 minutes after that happened, I got this email. We took action because you are using Amazon gift cards in violation of our terms and conditions, which, well, looks a lot like this. So I called, and Dylan S. is the representative who helped me. And Dylan cared. Dylan said, okay, I'm going to do my best for you. We're going to see what we can do. And he said, give it 1 to 6 hours, because it had to get escalated to the gift card investigation team. He said, give it like 1 to 6 hours. Usually by then it'll be resolved. I waited, I think like maybe 6 hours exactly. I mean, I'll explain how this impacts me completely here in a minute. I waited like 6 hours exactly. And I called again. And I got some lady, I don't remember her name. I'm not going to tell her name anyway. But she was worthless. And she, come to find out, had put me on hold for 20 minutes and did actually nothing. So the front line of support, when you contact them, they can listen to your story, they can collect the information, they can get it organized, and then they take it to a specialist. Let's just call it the next level. So you can't bug the specialist directly. They collect the information and they make the case to the specialist on your behalf. It turns out that this lady had put me on hold and in fact not contacted the specialist. She came back and she just told me, I can't help you. There's nobody I can forward the call to. You can't get a supervisor. There's absolutely nothing I can do for you. Go away. It was a gut-wrenching feeling, because here's why. I don't only use Amazon to buy silly stuff or Amazon coins. I use Amazon for my business. That email and that account for my EC2, my AWS, my RDS, everything, all the projects I have working on are all hosted on Amazon. And guess what? I can't log in. Now just imagine if you're a small business owner or a medium business owner and you can't log into your servers. Let that sink in for a minute. Imagine that you can't log into work. Why? Because of this right here. So things that happen on my gift card balance have impacted my business as well. Like legitimately, I'm completely and totally screwed right now. If I can't get my account back, I'm going to have to, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know how to cancel everything because I can't talk to anybody. So like, what's going on? You know? And then, so that lady, she wasn't helpful. And I had to, like, my gut feeling is that she was dicking me around. I called back an hour later and I got Mark. And I remember Mark's initial. Mark, he actually plays mobile games. We made a joke about Diablo. The dude is real. He actually understands that people go on YouTube or social media platforms and sometimes ask their community for gifts. He understood that. He went to a couple of different departments, a couple of different specialists inside, trying to find somebody that would actually try and champion this case. He found someone that would give it a second look. And that's when I started getting these other emails, like that one and this one. And you can see the order number there. I don't know if there's any reason why I need to keep that private. If there's anybody from Amazon looking, that's the order number that started this all. And that's the $1,999 purchase for the YOLO Live. I've explained why I purchased it. I've explained where the funds came from. And I have replied to this email showing them the receipts for the gift cards that I've received. I have showed them my address for, my billing address. I've sent them bank statements. I've sent them all of the information that I've required or that they've asked for. And when I talked to Mark, Mark told me two things. He said, oh, the address that I use is a mail forwarding address. So there was one other instance of someone using this address and doing bad things. I don't know how many people use this mail forwarding address and have done something naughty, but in this event, I'm getting caught up in their mess as well. So that was one of it. And then the second thing is I'm getting gift cards from people off of YouTube, and I don't know where they came from, to be honest. I have no idea. I never thought twice about it. I figured if it was a bad gift card, when I entered in the gift card code, it would have told me, this is bad, go away. Or sometime between 4 months ago and now, I would have gotten a message and saying, hey, we think that one of these gift cards that you got was bad. Instead, I'm getting an email 4 months later when I try and make a legit purchase. This is a long video, but it's had me really in knots today. Today is like my Friday the 13th. I can't say it's ruined my day. I'm going to try and be positive. I'm going to try and figure out solutions for this. But if you have a contact at Amazon, if you're watching this, pretty please, I would love to have this fixed, and I would love to have this turn into a success story. Please don't do this. So if there's anybody out there from Amazon that actually, can help or has a heart, or I don't know what to do if you listen to my story, there you go. So this is everything. I love you guys. Happy Friday the 13th. Again, happy Women's Day from the other day. Wish me luck. And that's it for now. All right, bye-bye.